All right, guys. I just thought I recently. I just thought. I thought I'd just talk a little bit about the movie I saw last night, End of Oak Street. But hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of videos. But I sort of had a feeling that I sort of wanted to go and check this out just to the side from the posters. I didn't watch the trailer, but from the posters and a few shots I saw of like the dinosaurs, I was like, oh, this is cool. And because I had Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor in it, and it was like a shot of like Anne Hathaway with like a rifle, and I thought, oh, that's cool. I want to see her with this rifle. This looks good. She had this really cool look. So I just kind of felt like I wanted to see it, and I'm so happy I did. Like it is. I highly recommend checking it out if you get a chance. I was gonna say, yeah. I'm sort of using the goggles just to have a fan on, just cool in the room. It sort of helps with that. Like, yeah, really happy. I saw this. It's very Spielbergy, and I like the premise behind it. I like that it's very suburban, and the story. Oh, this is open spoilers, so I'll be open to talking about the film. So just for spoilers' sake, I highly recommend going and seeing the film for yourself, and then maybe coming back and just hearing what I think about it. But I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that. The premise is that like their street, the couple. I think it's Denise and I forget Ewan McGregor's name, but they're a couple and they have kids and they sort of troubles and they live in a suburban America. But their son sees these flashing lights one night and doesn't know what it is, but they actually, their whole street gets transported back in time, and transported back to the land of to the time of dinosaurs. And the big reveal is at the end, but like I loved how this was done. I loved that it was sort of set in the 80s with like sort of retro, like one of the girls is using like a cassette tape. She listens to music in the car because the power's been cut off, and as their sort of trials and tribulations of sort of surviving this crazy situation they're in with dinosaurs, because they don't want to become dino food. But I was really impressed with this. This is really surprising for me. Like, that was good. It's very Spielbergy. That was good. Yeah, it was genuinely funny and genuinely tense and scary in places. And I like the thing with the you had these bubbles of time. It was a giant one that transported the whole town, the whole street. That's what the flashing lights was. I thought that was really cool. Like, it's sort of stupid, but I found it really appealing. There's like shot in it that I love. Just weird things like that. Like, there's a shot I love where they're freaking out because they're back in time with the dinosaurs. They're trying to figure out what's happening. Like, and they get into a car. I love the old retro cars. I love all that kind of stuff. And like, kids are running around on bicycles and stuff. But just this one shot, it just found really appealing to me. I just know. I like that. Like, they were panicking. They wanted to drive around, so they got into the car and they were like driving in the road, but they were stopped. They couldn't drive any further because there was this swamp. This awesome looking swamp, just something like that. I don't know. Something that I found that really awesome. Like little things like that, just weird little things like that. Like the street is cut off because of this giant prehistoric swamp. But also on one side of the road, one side of their street is the massive drop. Like, it's just been cut off. And it's a massive drop. I just found that really cool. There's really good landscape shots in it where it looks really far away, and you can see dinosaurs and like mountains, and like I love that. That was really cool. And I liked there was these fissures coming out of the ground of water, and it was like obviously lava. But back in prehistoric times, Earth would have been really, really hot, so there would have been these outpourings of like water, sort of turning into gas. They thought it was a blocked pipe, but I thought that was really brilliant. The music was good. Anne Hathaway's performance was really, really good. Ewan McGregor was good as well. Sort of funny. Like I thought it was really interesting. Some of the dinosaurs were sort of hairy. I thought that was very surprising. Hairy dinosaurs. You know, I sort of imagined dinosaurs to be more sort of scaly. But I thought it was brilliant. There's really cool shots in it, like where you know, dinosaurs that are walking by their window, and they're trying to see out what it is. Really cool moments of that, like really cool, where you can't see the monster, but you see the chaos it's creating as it's moving along, or destroying things. Kind of stuff like that was really good. The chase scenes were good. It was a shocking moment in it. It's just a spoiler review, so I was shocked that Anne Hathaway's husband gets killed by a dinosaur, and I found that surprising. I didn't think that would happen, but it's nice at the end. They bring him back. I thought it was sort of heartwarming at the end. They managed to use one of those bubbles. It was like a giant bubble that transported the whole street back in time, but there's like these small mini ones that pop up, and they realise that they need to use these bubbles to go back to their time. So they're trying to chase these bubbles down, and you see them happening because they give off these incredible. They give off light, so they can see the light. Oh my God, there's light over there! So we went over, and there was one of these bubbles, a more stable one up in the mountains. This big house that was one of the librarians. And that's how they get back. But I thought this was really, really surprising, really, really cool. The audio was really, really good. The music was very, very good. I believe the director was one of the directors who did It Follows. I never saw It Follows, but I was really, really impressed with it. I just thought I'd give my quick take, and I think Anne Hathaway gives it really good performance here. What else was really good? Yeah, the dinosaurs, them coming with the dinosaurs. That was really cool. Like, dinosaurs are always really, really good. It definitely brings back Jurassic Park, and I love Jurassic Park. I think I originally saw that in cinemas. Jurassic Park is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It still holds up to this day. Like, Jurassic Park is a brilliant movie. Like, and I really enjoyed the subsequent Jurassic Park movies as well. Even the recent one, Scarlett Johansson, I thought that was brilliant. Like, Anne Hathaway's performance is really, really good. It has some twists and turns I wasn't expecting. Once her husband dies to a dinosaur, and she's grieving with that, I was like, wow. And I wasn't expecting that, and so now I'm like, oh, who else will survive? Anyone could be killed at any time, and the ending's good as well. I like that they go into a bubble at that house, and they transport back into time at their time, but they transport back before the events of when their whole street gets transported back. And Anne Hathaway is this nice scene of where Anne Hathaway she contacts her husband to pick them up at a certain location, so he makes him drive far away, so he's not going to be transported in the big bubble, stuff like that. And the rain, it was like lashing rain. It just reminds me so much of like Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park. I thought it was really good. It's just my quick thoughts, and I highly recommend going and check this out. This was a surprise one for me. I thought Anne Hathaway was brilliant in it. Ewan McGregor was good as well, but Anne Hathaway's performance was very, very good. Really good. A simple setup of this American family and their conflicts. She's secretly writing a book where her character has a yellow suitcase, is ready to leave at any moment. And and he is sort of taking on these odd jobs, and sort of drinking a little bit as well. His sort of back and forth, his sort of he doesn't want her to know and stuff like that, and there's sort of like a little bit of trouble there, like very ordinary stuff, very relatable stuff. But when the dinosaurs show up, it's them banding together to try and survive, and I thought it was really, really good. And the stuff with the dinosaurs was brilliant. Yeah, really surprising. Yeah, the swamp stuff, like they drive down and they can't drive over because of the swamp. I thought that was brilliant. Like, what I didn't really get was at the start, Anne Hathaway's writing this book, and she's writing it secretly from, you don't know, but she's getting help from a neighbour, this elderly lady, so helping her write the book. And she read the book and said it was brilliant, but she has this mysterious plant in her back garden, and she's like, my God, this mysterious plant has grown so fast and it has this big seed on the top, and it turns out it's like a prehistoric plant. From back in time. I didn't get that, because if the bubble transported them, why would there be this one prehistoric plant in her back garden? The lady asked Anne Hathaway to dig it up. Maybe digging it up set it off or something like that. It didn't really make much sense, but I thought it was fine. I really enjoyed it. I generally really enjoyed this movie. I hope people discover it. I definitely highly recommend going out and checking it out. But these are just my quick thoughts. Yeah, there's great moments where they're all using like Walkmans. They're all using Walkmans, because there's no power. There's no power when they were transported back in time. I love stuff like that. And like the girl gets into the car and turns on the engine to listen to the tape and the music playing. I love stuff like that. Stuff like that's great. Like really cool shots in it. Really surprising for me. But these are just my quick thoughts. Thanks very much for watching if you did. And I'll catch you in another video. So see you then. Bye.